So a couple of days ago, BenQ sent me this. This is the BenQ Screenbar Plus, and it is a very interesting product. So when BenQ decided to send me this, I wasn't really interested in making a video because I was like, it's a monitor light, how interesting can it be? But once I got it and used it for a little bit, it's probably one of the best monitor lights that you can get. So let's just get into it. When you open the box up, you get a couple of things. You get the stand which mounts on top of your monitor, and it is one of the best mounting mechanisms that I've seen. At the back of it, it's got a heavy weight to it, and in the front it clips onto your light and it gives you some range of adjustability as well. It's very easy to take it on and off the monitor very quickly. In addition to that, you get the remote control unit. Now this is how you control the light, and it's a circular knob. I always like having physical controls over here. It just makes it so easy to turn on and off the light and adjust your brightness and things like that. It also doesn't have any reflections on your screen, even though it's so close to the screen. They've managed to cut the light at the back so there's no actual reflections coming on your screen. And when you're doing something like photo editing or video editing where you need to see the color accuracy and everything of your screen, this allows for you to have your full color accuracy while still having some nice light on your desk. One of the main things that BenQ was telling me about when it comes to this light, a lot of the eye strain that comes from using a monitor for a long period of time. And one of the unique features about this light is that it auto-calibrates to your room temperature and availability of light. You just saw it blink on and off. That means it just made an assessment of the light quality in this room, the amount of light and the ambient light temperature, and adjusted it accordingly to give you the least amount of eye strain, which really surprised me because after using this for a couple of days, it actually improved the amount of strain I have while editing on this 32-inch monitor over here. As you can see, I have a bunch of monitors. Just having a nice lighting environment is really helpful. Now, this light is around $200, which is expensive, I know. I never imagined that, I'd actually get $200 worth of value out of this thing, because you get similar kind of things cheaper, but the quality of this light is extremely nice. The color temperature that it achieves is also very nice, and it's completely anti-flicker. Flickering lights can give you a headache sometimes, and cheaper LEDs have a low refresh rate, which sometimes cause flicker, and sometimes you see flicker in video as well when you're shooting at 24 frames a second or 25 frames a second, as I'm shooting right now. This light's not going to have any kind of flicker. So another use that I found for this light is that it makes an amazing top-down shot for me over here. So I have a top-down camera right here, and I light it with a softbox usually. Sometimes that creates weird shadows and things like that. And I can very easily just remove this from here, put it on this monitor where I do my top-down shots, and it gives you very even and soft lighting. And that's another nice thing about this light, is that the light is quite soft, so you can see what the shadows look like over here. You don't see weird shadows and things on the top of your keyboard, which has been really nice. Now, the build quality of this thing is really nice. This whole tube is made of metal, and the quality of this controller is also extremely nice. It's well weighted, so it won't move around on your desk when you try to use it. The knob feels really nice and clicky, and it's got two modes on it. So the first mode is the auto-calibrated mode, which we already spoke about, and that adjusts your color temperature of your room automatically. But if you want to manually control it, so this light goes from 2700 Kelvin, which is really warm, all the way up to 6500 Kelvin, which is super white. Just having that color range is really nice to match the ambient light temperature of the room. And it really gives a nice effect. When it's daylight, you can make it more cool. At night, you can make it more warm. It's more pleasing. There's less blue shift. So it's a really nice feature to have the color temperature as well. There's a couple of really nice things that I like about it. First of all, it's very space saving, as you can see. I think they look really cool. It gives this whole desk setup a nice aesthetic. It's also powered by USB, so I've got it plugged at the back of this monitor, so there's no messy cable management or electrical stuff happening. If you have a monitor with a USB port, then all this setup will just fix to your monitor. So for me, the light's been amazing. It's definitely going to stay on my desk. I'm not going to be sending it back to BenQ. And now BenQ did send this to me. I do think it's a little bit on the expensive side, but if you want the most premium and best light that you can get for your desk, this one's probably it. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. If you liked it, hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to watch more videos about cool tech like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.